Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, distinguished individuals. We return to Spyro, A Hero's Tale.
That.
So we just finished recording a new thing that I'm actually not going to talk too much about because it's going up on my channel. As soon as it goes up, we'll put a link to it in the description here. But long story short, I got this guy here to try a certain legendary game called Five Nights at Freddy's. And he was already in the hype, so... Oh, man. Now, that was an interesting session. But, I digress. We return to Spyro, A Hero's Tale. Now, it has been a little while because of...
And one last quick comment, though.
Issues.
I hate you, but I also love you. Because we're best buddies.
My evil deed for the day has been done. Oh my god. So, off we go into this lovely new area. I have totally been paying attention to for the last 5 minutes. And not...
Talking about how you scared me to death.
Yeah, that, totally.
And it's funny, it's affected me more after we're done recording than during the
actual recording. I know, isn't it great?
Is that the whole point?
Yeah, basically.
Why does it work like that? Why is it scaring me more afterward?
Because the game leaves you unsettled. There's actually a whole, like, extra credits on creating lingering horror.
And you just don't have time to pay attention to that when you're in the game?
I suppose that's part of it. So now we get our
So I need to wait for that Kingdom Hearts to kick in.
Yeah, so now we're on our classic water level, because, I mean, every video game has one, right? Fun times. Oh yeah, another dragon egg. So is there ever an actual, like, explanation as to why there's, like, they all have these different patterns? They're all in, like, a series?
No.
Okay. I kind of figure it's like, maybe they're all from the same clutch? Or something? I don't know. Anyway, smashed a dark gem. Off we go. There. So each one will successively take us higher. And that looks like a dragon egg over there. Oh. I see. So you gotta just start over again. Oh, alright then. Well, I suppose since we're on the subject of scary, and we kind of need things to talk about, like, what is the absolute scariest movie you have ever seen?
War of the Worlds.
Really? I actually haven't seen that one, so I can't attest to its scariness or not.
Tom Cruise starred in it. Alien.
I haven't seen it. I'm familiar with the original H.G. Wells story.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm familiar with the original H.G. Wells story, but I haven't actually seen, like, the movie version. No, scariest movie for me. Okay, this is gonna sound completely ridiculous, but the movie that has actually scared me the absolute most in my lifetime was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I'm not even kidding.
I don't remember that one. I've probably seen it.
It was before there was a Scooby-Doo movie, like, every 6 months. Or at least I think it was. But it came out on VHS, which tells you how old this is. And the whole shtick was that, oh hey, the monsters are real. Like, and I got mocked for this a lot.
I think I've seen it, yeah.
But the whole thing was like, holy shit! Throughout the entire series, it's always been just some dude in a costume, and now suddenly there are actual zombies, like legit going to kill Scooby-Doo. Like, there was a scene in which, like, there were the actual bad guys who were not the zombies. Surprisingly, and spoiler alert for a movie that's like must be like 15 years old at this point. But it was a bunch of witches, and they were like actually actively draining the life out of Shaggy and Scooby, and we were seeing them turn into zombies.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, it was terrifying because I was in like 2nd grade at the time, and that scared me shitless.
I don't remember when I first saw it, but it didn't bother me.
What sort of fish are you? And where are your fins?
I'm not a fish, I'm a dragon. My name's Spyro.
Well, dragonfish. To get through these ruins, you have to follow the markers.
Okay.
Thanks, but once again, I'm not a fish, I'm a dragon.
Oh, a sea dragon. Got it.
Chicks.
Sexism is funny! Yeah, totally. I actually don't really watch horror movies that much. Just, I guess because I don't find them all that engaging. Like, sure, the terror is kind of fun, and it's fun to be able to be like, ha, glad that's not happening to me, and, you know, fun stuff like that. I mean, the scares are kind of fun in an adrenaline rushy kind of way, but like, they just don't, they don't really, like, enthrall me that much. I don't, like, actively seek them out.
Oh, hello, Spyro. This is my invincibility gadget, which will protect you from, well, pretty much everything.
That would be implied with the invincibility.
4 light gems to power the gadget.
And we have nearly 40, so we should be fine.
The gadget is active. Enjoy your invincibility.
Sorry, that is and forever will be the best invincibility theme ever. As we swim through acid. Woo! Tingly! Okay, so here's the important question. How do we get back? Oh. Okay, that's that question answered. Yeah, like, I think the movies I tend to enjoy watching most are, like, generally, like, comedies. With the caveat that I actually tend to prefer British comedies. I mean, for people that know me, you know, that's probably not too much of a surprise, considering I like my humor very dry and snarky. But, like, I can't, Adam Sandler, I cannot stand Adam Sandler and that style of comedy. Yes, thank you. We never would have figured that out on our own. Like, okay, fine. I guess I gotta keep in mind the game's target audience, which is... Actually, like, that almost makes it a little bit worse, because...
This looks like a job for Sparx. Hooray.
You sound so enthusiastic, Dragonfly.
So you want me to risk my life while you stand guard out there?
What do you mean out here?
I don't get where the attitude is coming from, considering Spyro is the one risking his life for most of the game. But anyway, as I was saying, like, the fact that the game's target audience is a younger audience almost makes the constant, like, tutorial stuff even worse, because... Ow! Well, that was cheap.
And it kept eating me.
Yeah, nom 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 nom, taste of Dragonfly. But, like, as I was saying, like, that almost makes it worse, because... If you don't have any faith in your audience's ability to learn, you're never going to teach them how they can learn. Like, I'm sure I've discussed this before with like, especially in regards to the constant tutorials in this game and the never letting the player figure anything out stuff. That was poorly timed. But, like, games have a lot of potential, is the thing. You have an interactive platform that is capable of teaching very young children how, like, valuable skills. And one of the... Man, those rocks are just super cheap. And one of the most important things that games actually, like, actively teach us is the fact that failure is not complete, I guess, is how I would put it. Like... I'm trying to think of how to... That's so cheap. Like, okay, I spent most of yesterday playing Bloodborne, and I'm thinking that is incredibly cheap right there. Just instant death rocks. With a funky hitbox, it looks like. But anyway, I keep getting off track. What games teach us is that failure does not mean we have to quit. Failure is just another opportunity to learn. And that's super easy to see in most video games. Like, you look at most video games and you can just think, okay, I died here. And in most cases, you know, ones where the game is actually, like, well designed, and not giving you cheap deaths as a fake form of difficulty, you can look at what happened and see where you went wrong. And actually, I think the Dark Souls series slash Bloodborne, which may or may not be a part of that series, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I know it's from the same developer, I just don't know if it's technically the same, like, universe slash continuity. But like, every death... Wow, the hitbox on that was weird. Every death is something that you basically is your fault. I mean, I can think of, like, maybe one or two exceptions. But the general idea is, yeah, you're the one who messed up. The game never... Like... The game never gives you an unfair situation. Or almost never. it's all about, like, the game is very clear about what will kill you and what will not. And once you, a good chunk of the gameplay is figuring out enemy pattern. God, so this level just doesn't have any health recovery for Sparx. Like, at all. Because I sure haven't seen any. Like, and that's kind of what I mean by, like, fake difficulty. Is they'll deprive you of health. They drop those rocks on you, which are bloody hard to avoid. No mercy invincibility. That's pain, to say the least. Can you not, like, shoot down the rocks as they're falling?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right? We've got a bunch of missiles and bombs and stuff. Can't hurt to try those. Like, people have a weird idea about difficulty, I think. And that's especially true from the standpoint of, like, a game designer, because I've seen so many games purport themselves to be hard when really they're just cheap. Like, they'll use invisible platforms that randomly disappear, or like enemies that are practically invincible while you have, like, a tiny little pea shooter of a gun. Yes, Starfires. The only thing you're missing is a charge shot. And, of course, the ability to barrel. Jeez, the way this game goes, I was halfway expecting the Heller things to damage you as well. Or, like, enemies that are just incredibly cheap. Like, they don't flinch, but you do, and then they stun
No
lock you.
idea how I carried it out.
And off we go for the light gem. Or, oh, one of my favorites, a really terrible camera. That's so hard to get right in, like, a... Wow. Just, wow. That was... Those rocks, man, those are just one of the cheapest obstacles. Like, the camera is hard to get right in a 3D game. And I get that. Like, basically no matter how good your camera is, there's always going to be at least one case where you get screwed. Even, like I friggin' love Devil May Cry 3. I friggin' love Bayonetta, but I have gotten screwed by the camera on a couple of occasions. Like, I have gotten actively screwed by the camera on occasions in those games, as good as I feel they are. But games with an actively terrible camera effectively pit you against the thing that's letting you play the game, which is just awful, awful design. And sometimes that's not intentional. Like, that's fair to say, that it is not an intentional thing. Is it just me, or was that actually easier than the